feel it necessary to do another video on the tapes. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I was doing mail before the pandemic. I was wearing respirators like that week, and I got back and everything. I was working over there worldwide. It's mostly black people over there. Mostly black people. They all were kind of like laughing at me for wearing a mask, stuff like that. One guy was like, "I'm not gonna mess with him." I was wearing my N99 mask. N99 mask. I don't wear that now. I don't deem that to be necessary. I don't deem it to be necessary to have something that hard right now, that heavy, as well as the fact that you can't even buy that stuff now. I was thinking this morning about how we are so divided. The pandemic shows you how divided America. It also shows you the intelligence level of many Americans. You have Americans that literally wear a mask all day. I know a guy that does that. Like, you have people who wear a mask all day, or they'll wear it just showing their nose. Like, they'll be walking around outside and they're wearing a mask. Like, I'll be driving, I was walking down the street with a face mask on. I guess like it's a decoration of clothes. I don't know. Then you have some folks that don't wear a mask at all. They could go into an area with people who are probably sick and they wouldn't wear a mask. There's an ignorance, there's a haughtiness, but there's an arrogance about this. You wear a mask when you go into an area that's got recirculated air. That's the biggest danger when you're getting close to people, when you spend time around people. 5 minutes, 6 feet. I've known this for months, and it just bothers me that so many people are so stupid. Why do I believe that these tapes won't go anywhere? And why does this terrify me? I think we're much further along in the fascist takeover than people want to admit. I do. I think we're much further along than folks wish to admit. I think there's a lot more people who would willingly get rid of the Constitution. I'm gonna say communism. Get rid of the Constitution. Throw out all the laws for Trump. I think there's more people than you think. I think that's why the protests don't help, because I realize with the Trump supporters, they're not voting for Trump any more than we're voting for Biden. They're voting for law and order. They're voting for, they don't want their areas to be dealing with protesters. They don't care about the protesters. They don't care about Black lives. It doesn't matter to them. And I don't like it. I don't like the protests. I don't like the violence. And I think that it plays into Trump's hands, just like these tapes will play into Biden's hands. That, hey, Trump sit on there. He said, "I'm a cheerleader for America." Okay. I don't want a cheerleader for America, guys. I don't know about you. I don't want a cheerleader for America. I want a president. I want a person that's going to operate and act in a responsible manner. Trump has not done that. And the fact that those tapes have come, see, to me also, that's God, man. Like, God showing us, like, this is who he is. Like, let there be no mistake. If you re-elect this bum, you're gonna get what you deserve. And a lot of folks still vote for him. I said the other day, Trump could be raping a small child in the White House. These rednecks would still find a way to defend it. Well, that child was asking for it. At least it was a white child. I believe that. I believe we're that far along, towards fascism, that could totally happen. Totally. And I think we're a lot further along towards the fanatical leader phase than people realize. I just do. I don't think there's anything Trump could do to turn his base against him, because it's a base that's operating on hatred. It's not a base operating on science. How much other science have we had about COVID? They ignored that. Why would they follow this? I'm surprised Trump didn't just blatantly say, "Oh, they're fake, they're fake." His supporters would have believed it. You know, this is a cult of personality. It's just, you know, it's just some cult of personality stuff that Trump is doing, that he's operating with, you know, and that's just all there is to it, bro. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, it's like with the veteran stuff. I believe they could have had tapes of him talking about the vets and people would have still supported him, because it isn't about the vets. It's about law and order, and it's about Joe Biden wants to get rid of the military. You know, he will get rid of the police, you know, and lies. It's a politics that's not based upon logical stuff, and it's a politics not based upon policy. That's something I tell you guys all the time with Trump. Where's the policy? Where's the policy? None. No policy. You know, and that's probably a good thing, because all Trump is doing, like pulling out of diversity training, and that can be, they can turn that around in minutes. They can get rid of it. Yeah, that's not policy. Maybe Trump knows he couldn't pass policy right now. You know, and they're gonna lose the Senate. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be a takeover by the Dems. I mean, maybe he knows that, and so it's kind of like, I can't push policy. Maybe he has no policy to push. But I don't want to feel the way I was feeling a week or two ago, and I don't want to be dark and negative. But these tapes coming out, I gotta speak on them. I can't not speak on them. This is ugly, and this is nasty, and to all the families' lives that have died. And what game about the police is, there's cops that have died of this. I read yesterday that COVID-19 is the leading line of duty death that there is. So you support a president who allowed a pandemic, he conducted a pandemic in the country that's killing off a lot of cops because you want law and order. What else is going to happen that he's going to deny? See, what Trump has done also is he's made you question his competence. Yes. You know, he's made me, this is not just politics anymore. This is a dumbass that did nothing with a pandemic for 3 months. And people died because of it, as a result of it. This is criminal negligence in a nutshell. You know, and the economy is getting worse. And, you know, it's to me, what he's doing with the pay cuts, the payroll tax, I'm not even going to talk about that. But what he's doing with that, that's a form of bribery. Trump is in effect bribing the country to vote for me, and you know what I mean. You get this, but it's gonna destroy Social Security. People aren't that stupid, and that hurts his supporters. That's something that helps me now. If he got elected, that helps me. But for people who are about to retire in like 10 years or 5 years or whatever, this is going to hurt them, you know. And sometimes it's hard for me to understand what Trump is doing, because some things help his base and some things don't. It doesn't help his base of old white people, old white men, Social Security age, or almost that age. Peace.